So we were creating drawings for the star footing,
Yes, sir.
and in star footing we are having one more drawing to be finished. So the final drawing we will be creating now here is the once again I just close the door here. So in the final drawing, I will be cutting a cross section in such a way that I will be able to see the column and those things at all. Uh, let's move this portion to somewhere else. Just sound. So now what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to project the column to the bottom here. I will be projecting my column to the bottom. So for projecting a column, what I can do is can use the ray lines here. I can use the ray lines here.
Okay.
So basically, I just want to project it in this direction. Similarly, giving escape once again, I'm projecting in this direction. The same concept is being applied here. This direction, escape, this direction. And after doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a what is that recline symbol here from this point to this point. You should be located there. And I don't need this other portion. Trim, enter. Similarly, here also I want that kind of portion here. So what I can do is I can just copy it from this point to this point. Once again, use a trim option to remove this portion. So I can remove this. So these two are going to represent my column, and I don't want the very big portions here. I'm just going to create one more line here at a certain depth here. Certain depth, and we can take it as like this. And again, trim portion, tr trim, enter. So I have removed this particular portion and all. So now what I have to do is I have to project this footing up to this line here.
Yes, sir.
So that way I will get the correct values here. So what I can do here is that I'm going to project this particular line here, or else I can just directly pick the reference point here. So actually it's not picking properly for me, so I have to use the ray lines again. Similarly, some ray lines. Here we didn't take the dimension too seriously, so it's coming pretty close. But actually what will happen is this projection will be much more higher. I didn't take the projections properly. That's why this foundation is very close to the column here.
Yes, sir.
Since I use some arbitrary values here, it's coming like this. Then I'm supposed to provide the depth of the beam here. Should be something like this. I'm going to copy this everything except this one and copy from this middle point. So I'm not able to find a middle point. So I'm going to use a shift right click, meet between 2 points. Between these 2 points,
Okay.
I will find the middle point here. Similarly, I need to find a middle point here between 2 points, between these 2 points. So it's going to come like this, and just want to make sure it's. And after doing these things, after creating the foundation here, I have to remove this. This here, this particular foundation is going to come like this. This particular foundation is going to come like this. So I will just close it at this point itself. Close it at this point itself
Yes, sir.
in this portion. The enter. And then what I'm going to do here is that I have to provide a strap footing actually. So for providing strap footing, it's going to come something in this direction. So I have to provide a depth here, some kind of depth. Not it will be coming very little one. It's going to- So it's going to come something like this, and because of this particular portion, and remove this. So it will be like this. So it's a since concrete or monolithic structure, we'll be getting something like this. And at the bottom portion here, so this is the outline of my strap footing here. And after clearing this, I have to provide a reinforcement and those things which should be provided inside the beam here. So here I will be providing my normal foundation reinforcement which we generally provide. And here we will be providing these kinds of reinforcement. In general, what I will do is here I will be providing reinforcement like this.
Okay.
Since here we don't have any projection on this side, what we will do here is that we will try to create some different kinds of reinforcement here, and some, so in this particular case, in this particular place, I need to provide one reinforcement at the top. In the beam, I will be providing one reinforcement at the top here.
Yes, sir.
Going to come up something like this. Then I will be providing some more reinforcement at the bottom also. At the bottom of the beam, I will be providing some more reinforcement, which is supposed to come up like this. Then after that, what I will do is I will provide one more reinforcement at this particular. So these reinforcement will be placed on my beams on my strap beams there. And apart from that, I will be providing some kind of reinforcement which will be running along in this direction. So in this direction means I will be providing some kind of circles here.
Okay.
So this is how the reinforcement will be provided here. In this direction, a normal type of reinforcement will be provided for this particular foundation. Here and here, normal foundation will be, for
Sorry,
example,
sir.
here, I'll be providing reinforcement like this.
Sorry,
Very
sir.
normal kind of foundation reinforcement will be provided here.
Hello.
Yeah, are you able to hear me?
Can you please wait for just 2 minutes, sir?
Okay, okay,
Just 2 minutes, sir.
okay, okay.
Just 2 minutes, okay, sir?
Yeah, just let me know. I'm just seeing
Okay,
some
okay,
videos
okay,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this way, here normal reinforcement is provided,
Okay.
but here the reinforcement will be provided in the form of strap beam. That's the difference here. So in one direction, we will be providing normal reinforcement. In another direction, the reinforcement will be provided in the actually the strap beam. That is going to carry my load here. So that's the different kind of orientation so which will be provided here. And apart from this, we will be providing one more reinforcement, the bottom also we will be providing one more reinforcement. You won't provide two side reinforcement, but one side we will be providing reinforcement here. Okay. So this is about strap beam and reinforcement here. So for strap beam, we will be needing three kinds of drawing. One is the top view, one is this kind of cross section, and
Yes,
one
sir.
is the view which shows our column also.
Yes, sir.
So then now we will see the blocks. Okay. Some basic blocks are available for me in AutoCAD if we are installing the original version.
Okay.
These things can be found in Control plus 2 option. When you
Control
press the
plus.
Control plus 2,
Okay.
what will happen is that it will open your design library file. It will open your design library file. In case if you are opening for the first time, it won't open directly here. You have to come up from the top here. So it will be coming like this, and you have to open the Windows C.
Okay.
In that Windows C, you will be getting the program files.
Yes, sir.
In that program files, there will be option called as Autodesk. In that, you will be having AutoCAD 2019.
Okay.
Again, there you will be having ENUS.
Yes, sir.
The design center will be there. Design center option will be there. In that, you will be having different options will be there. Sorry, I think did I told the samples? The samples you will be finding the ENUS. Okay. So in the ENUS, that is what is meant by ENUS is that environment US. So for different countries and different profiles, will be having different design libraries. But here I have mentioned as ENUS. And if I go here, the home space planner, what I can see is there will be blocks here.
Oh, yes, sir.
These things are blocks for me. Suppose if I want to place it here, what I can do is I can just take it. I think it's not been placed properly. Okay. Okay, so what has happened is that it has been placed here. I'm just going to delete it here. I don't want to place automatically, so I have to. Okay, so I don't know why it's been placed automatically. Actually, control Z. It shouldn't be placing like this. So it will give us option to specify. Yeah, sorry. Specify on screen. I forgot to mention here. Specify on screen. I can specify where it should be placed here.
Oh, okay.
So in the beginning, what happened is that since the values was mentioned as 0, comma 0, comma 0, it has automatically placed here. Then what I did is I changed that to specify on screen. So these are just a basic items here. We can draw it by ourselves if you want. For example, if you take this bed, it's nothing but this kind of thing here. Okay, I can easily draw the bed here. So this is my size of the bed. After drawing that, I will change, just create the rectangle here and move it away. Then what I will do is, I will create, let's say, one more rectangle here. Then I will select them. Once again, I will move it. Copy it. and these are very simple concepts. So I'm going to create a line somewhere here, or else somewhere in here. Sorry. Okay. And similarly, one more lines here. So that's all they have done it. The thing is that they have created already, so we can use it directly, something like this.
So after selecting the that blocks, can we edit the scale or their size?
Sorry, I don't get you. What you're saying?
So what we have choose from the Autodesk site, can we edit the size, block
Yeah, we can
size?
edit the size. It's almost like scaling that.
Okay.
For example, if I want to change these sizes to a proper one, let it be like this. Because if I want to increase the size, what I can do is I can always use the scale option. If you want to get it back to your proper level, you can always use the what is the particular option reference object here. So I'm going to select this one. Use the enter point. Specify. I'm going to specify the base point here, and then use the reference options. So this distance I'm going to measure. It should be something like the not sure whatever. Let's suppose. So I can adjust its sizes, so it's not a problem at all. So in this way, I can create, I can bring the blocks which is given to me by the AutoCAD. There are multiple options here in the home space, and space now will be something will be there. The house designer also some options will be there. And what else? You will be having some option in kitchens also. Like that, different options will be available for you. Landscaping again, some more option will be available for you.
Yes, sir.
So these are the options. In case if I am not satisfied with this one, I can always go to on the website. Websites here. So in the websites, what I can do is I can just simply go to CAD blocks. So for example, if I want door blocks, blocks. So these are different door blocks which is readily available, and I'm not going to download here. I'll just show you the example which I have downloaded already. Blocks. Sure that is. Okay, I'm not sure where the guys save those blocks. So fine, let's download this block for now. So I'm going to download this cat block. Just a moment, it's getting downloaded.
Okay, sir.
So after downloading them, it's a very straightforward process. You just have to bring this, or else one more method is there. You can go to insert. In that insert, there will be a blog option here.
Yes, sir.
In that, there will be insert option will be available for you. Just click on the insert option here and click on the more option. So the more option, just go for the browse. So you just have to access the file. It will be directly bringing into your AutoCAD. So in this way, we can bring the blocks. And apart from this, what we can do is we can create our own blocks also.
Hmm.
Let me see here. Okay. So after bringing them, you can change the sizes. So make sure you are able to select this one. Suppose if you are not able to select this one individually, what you have to do is you have to explode it. Use the X button to explode it and select everything. And now it will get separated. This portion will get separated. If I want to separate this one also, I can again use the explode to bring this one,
Hmm.
but I don't need to do that now. So in this way, I can bring the blocks and use it for my diagrams and all.
Yes, sir.
So if I want to create my own blocks, say these are my single segments. What I have to do is I have to press the create block option here. There will be two options actually. One is create block, another one is write block option will be there for. So if you are going to create a block which you will be using in this diagram alone, suppose if you are creating a block and that block will be used only in this project only, then we will use a create block. Right block is nothing but we can use the blocks to next project also. We will be able to use the blocks to next project. For example, if I just bring the doors from outside,
Hmm.
it's not a create block option. It would have been done using the right block option. So using the right block, they would have created and brought it inside here. Okay? And similarly, if I want to create a block, I want to create this, change this bed into a block here. So I will just click the create block option here and use some kind of names for it. Let's say bed here. And it's important to specify the base point. Otherwise, when we are trying to insert that block, we don't have any control over it. Our cursor will be at some point. That particular block will be at some other point. So make sure you turned on the this base point specify on screen. Sorry, pick point option and select the point where you are going to use it as a base point here. And use this option to select the blocks here. After doing this, what you have to do is just see the options here. You will be having three options here. One is retain, second one is convert to block, third one is delete. If I use the option retain, what will happen is that this will be a normal block only. This will be acting as a normal block.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, sir. Yeah, I got it, sir.
this will be acting as a normal block, but if you go inside the block library, you will be able to find a new block one. Convert to block means this existing block will itself will get converted into a block, and delete means this particular portion will get deleted for me. And make sure you use this option; it will be useful for us. Okay.
Hmm.
If I uncheck the scale uniformly, what will happen is that there is a possibility scale along x direction, along y direction. We don't want those kinds of things unless or until if you are going to scale in a particular direction. If you are going to scale in a particular direction along, I will show you what is meant by this one. So I'm just going to click OK. Uh,
It's strict on delete, sir.
yeah, there is no problem. If I go over here, I can see the blocks which I have created now.
Oh,
Here, my newly created blocks will be arranged based on the alphabetical order. Since we brought the doors and those things, a lot of blocks are used. So I was talking about this scale along one direction, right?
yes, sir.
Uh, that is clear. I just check the scale uniformly option. It may uncheck the scale uniformly option. It means I have an option to scale only on the x direction or only on the y direction. Let's say instead of just clicking here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the more option here. I'm going to use the more option here. In the more option, what I can do is I can uncheck this uniform scale option. I can uncheck this uniform scale option. For example, if this portion is correct, I just want to adjust along this direction alone. I just want to adjust in this along direction alone. What I can do is insert more option here, and I can specify them here. So in the y direction, let's make it as 1.2. That's it. So my x direction is going to look same, but in the y direction it will be a different dimension. I will show you how to create a correct values here, how to put the correct values here. For example, just measure dimension here. So dimension I measured is 2032, and I want this width to be of something like 2500. So what I have to do is I'm just opening my calculator here. So in the calculator, I'm going to put some values like 25000 should be minus 20332, and it's going to be equal to 468, which should be again divided by 2032. Again, it should be I will be getting a value of 0.230. So to get that value of 2500, I have to put a value of 1.23 here. 1.23 here. For example, I'm going to insert option here. In this more option, I'm going to specify a scale 1.23. Okay. So if I measure it here, it will be something like 2500, which is approximately close to 2500. I didn't give the correct exact value here, but yeah, it will be like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this way, I can measure, I can scale in one direction alone. Why I am giving special importance to this here is that when I am using the scale option here, what will happen is that it will be scaled in this direction and also it will be scaled in this direction. Okay. So both will be scaled, but by using a block, what I can do is I can control the scaling option here.
Yes,
And
sir.
the last option in the blocks is the right block option. Suppose if I open one more diagram, the beds which I created in the previous drawing won't be visible here. The beds which I created in the previous drawing won't be visible here. And if I look at, if I go for the insert options here, there will be nothing. It will be empty. There I saw the drop down box. In that I will be having different options here. But here I don't get any options at all. So in order to get those options, what I will do is I'm coming to this one. After coming here, what I did is I used the right block option here. I used the right block option here. In the right block, I am getting different options here. One is that I'm converting a block, I'm converting my entire diagram, or again I'm selecting my objects. If I choose the blocks, automatically this will get opened for me. Okay, it means there are certain blocks which I want to write it. Write it means I'm going to use it in some other projects.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to select it here and here at the bottom. Okay, and it shows my location where it's going to save. It's going to be saving in my desktop. My units will be that's it. So now what I can do is I can use the same concept insert here gloves, and I will come to my desktop, and here I can see my okay. So this is how I
So,
can use it for my other projects. So are you able to understand this one?
yes, yes, I got it, sir.
Okay. So in this way we can use it. Use this one. So, okay. What else we want to? Okay, that's all about blocks. Page setup and the scaling and all we will see in the next class. Okay.
Tomorrow or what?
Yeah, tomorrow we will have classes. Okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
In case if it takes time, we will have one more class on Sunday also. Okay.
And sir, I think we left one thing, sir.
Yeah.
A stair,
Sorry.
sir. A stair.
Yeah. We forgot to talk about staircases. Okay, we will see staircases also. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Then
Okay.
they usually finish, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.